Hello, Leo. Welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot and welcome to your reading for the month of December. Let's see what December has in store for Leo. That's for your first week. Let's get more cards for you. That's for your second week. Okay, these two are for your third week. Okay, these are too many, I think. Let's shuffle. Got something. These are again quite a few, I think. Just let me get. Okay, we'll take this. So, in the first week, Leo, details. You need to tend to details in the first week of December. Get into the minute aspects of whatever it is that you are working on. Okay, let's get some more. What is these details which Leo needs to know? You've got the balance, temperance card, 10 of pentacles, and the hanged man. So with the details card over here, details, it's best that you don't let things be. Maybe you feel that you have done whatever you needed to, and if something is there, things will, if it catches your eye, it's okay. Otherwise, you needn't bother with too many things. No, I think, there are some things which you are overlooking, you are not paying attention to, right? And you need to be very, very careful of that. Maybe you feel that it's not very important, but it is very important. Let me get something on the temperance over here. I think slowly and gradually pour over everything. There is something important which you might feel is not important. You might feel that I have a general idea about it. That is not going to suffice, and that is not enough. You do not need a general idea, you need specific details about something. And only when you look closely, only when you revise, revisit all of these things, that other details are going to come out, and then you will see a totally different picture forming. We've got the Three of Wands over here. So there are some things which are pending. There are some things which are going to come as you get into the details of something, as you read, between the lines, as you pour over, specifics rather than general. Something is coming up for you, which is going to bring about a lot of balance into whatever it is. So, whether it's a contract, whether they're financial matters, whether they are your own plans, there are certain things you are overlooking, or you're feeling that it is that, you're quite content with getting an overall picture. No, there is something which you need to, like I said, revise, revisit, and narrow down to some more specifics. You need more information, you need more details. So just keep going over it in your head. If you want, you can write it down, but this is the time to really get into the nitty-gritties of something, to see what is it that you are likely to be missing out on. It will come to you, with the Three of Wands over here. This is good, it will come. So some more information is needed, some more evaluation is required, some more something more needs to be looked into. And that is what the first week of December is about, Leo. You're missing out something. You're missing out something, a very important piece, which is of this entire thing, which is going to change the balance and the entire picture of this. You need to look out for that. In the second week, we have the card which says wide open. This is a card of possibilities. It is a card of which tells you that anything and everything is possible. Okay, like it's a blank canvas. Eight of Wands, Princess of Wands, that's the Page of Wands, and the Alchemist. See, it's time for you to create something you want. Anything you want. The energies are going to support you. The road is absolutely clear. It's open. Where do you want to walk? How do you want to go? What is the speed you want to go at? It's an open road for you. But when we have a blank canvas, when everything is there for us, the alchemist has all the possible tools in the world. He can pick up as many or as few as he wants to create whatever he wants to create. But sometimes it can be a little daunting and it can be a little confusing. What do I create? And that is what the prince or the prince of swords, princess of swords is, the page of swords. It can cause a little confusion. What do I do? Do I have, something which can be the starting point? Where do I begin? What do I do? It can get a little daunting, it can get a little intimidating. Energy is going to be there, but I feel that you could be a little confused, Leo, as to what is it that you would like to do. What is it that is coming to you that you want to proceed with? So you are getting, once you are clear with all the details, you know that now I can proceed. But where do you want to go? There could be some confusion because there is everything you can do. So it gets a little difficult to choose, gets a little difficult to decide, right? That is the confusion which is likely to persist in the second week of December. But of course, there is nothing which is stopping you or holding you back or curtailing you or putting you in a plan on a certain path. You can walk anything, but yes, because of being spoiled for choice, one can get confused. We have commitment and we have metamorphosis. It's a time, it's a month of change also for you, Leo. It's time to bring about a complete, change for yourself and not going back to the old and committing to, that change, committing to that path, right? So here you're still searching for the path, but let's see, some change is indicated in the third week. We have the World card. We have the World card, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Now from, not knowing what to do, you come down to two options with the Two of Pentacles over here. But again, there is going to be a conflict. Which one do I choose? With the World card over here, it marks the, again, that phase that, here you can do whatever you want out there in the world. You have ended a certain phase and it is time to, you get into that. Metamorphosis is all about becoming something new and not going back to the old you. So with the World card, it does denote the end of a certain phase, and now you need to, with one phase ending, it's time to step into new energy, into a new form. But there is that conflict between what is it that you want, and that's why you've got this commitment card over here. It says that choose one. Maybe from so much you narrow down to two, but there will be something which you will automatically gravitate towards. There is something which is going to be 51% and something which is going to be 49%. Whatever it is that you feel more strongly about, you need to commit to that. I mean, this is a time where you need to make that commitment. What is it that you are going to choose and dedicate your effort? A little bit of conflict is going to be there, but nonetheless, it would be a good idea to commit to one of them at least to see how things pan out, right? Fourth week, we have slow and steady. So I do feel in the third week it would be a good idea to start with one thing at least to see how things are panning out, and then with the slow and steady card, it will be it'll take some time for you to see how things are working out. Of course, there could be anxiety. It could be about what's going to happen, what's not going to happen. It could also be anxiety about what are people going to say that I have chosen. People, not people in general, that could also be there, but people at home, people they all, you might feel that what are they going to say if I'm going to choose this. King of Wands and the Prince of Wands. See, you've got two energies of Wands which are rather contradictory. The Prince, the Knight of Wands, who is rather who lacks commitment, and you've got this commitment card over here, and the King of Wands, who is very driven, who is very passionate, and who wants to make plans to succeed, right? But you will be torn between that energy, I think, in the third week and the fourth week. What do I do? Should I persist? I want to achieve it, but am I making the right choice? What are people going to say? There's going to be a little confusion in the fourth week based on what you have chosen, because you know you've got this card of commitment, you've got the card of Two of Pentacles. So do choose something. But you know, when you do that, maybe you get a reaction from somebody, a response from somebody, which causes you this kind of stress and tension, that am I doing the right thing? At some level you know that this is your passion, at some level you know that this is what you want to do, at some level you also know that this is something, you know, you would love to put your energy in. But again, you know, with this back and forth of this Knight of Wands and your own insecurity and confusion, you might not, you might be caught in that, you know, in that pull and push. But your guidance is, you know, your, what the universe is telling you, that don't give in to that. You keep putting your energy slowly and steadily into whatever it is that you're doing. Even if you're doing two things, commit to both the things. Those of you who've opted for one, you know, do not give it up so soon, at least not till December. Keep at it, something is going to come about. So it could be both the things, it could be one thing, but this is not the time to give it up, you know, because of the response you're getting. This is the time to keep working at it. Don't cloud your mind and thoughts with you know, failure or doubt or, you know, fear. You just keep doing the work, you keep putting the energy, don't back off, and don't do this, you know, I'll do it today but maybe I don't feel like doing it tomorrow. In the 4th week of December, every day you need to consistently put your energy in it, because sometimes this Knight of Wands, you know, feels that spark of doing something and all of a sudden it fizzles out as well. So avoid that completely, and in fact that could also add to your Nine of Swords energy of, you know, feeling confused, because you are also not putting in energy consistently, no. But if you are doing it every day, you know that you're working towards it, something will come out, you'll get a direction sooner than later. So all of December you're being urged, keep at it, and let's see what happens in the month of January. So don't give up, Leo. Keep at it and see how things develop. With that, I'll wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.